There's the score on the card, and then there's everything the score can't capture. The early mornings, the impossible lies, the friendly wagers, the laughter, the lessons, and the memories made along the way. Welcome to ParTeedUp, the podcast where we go beyond the leaderboard to meet the people, personalities, and passions that make this game special. Because golf isn't just a game, it's the stories between the shots. This is ParTeedUp.
Yes.
Oh, hit the mic.
Welcome into ParTeedUp, episode number 4, Quattro. I am Chuck Wagon Morrison, as always, joined by my esteemed co-host.
I am Jay, the Commish Massey.
I'm Josh, Iceman, Bongo Boy, Crickets. There's one missing, I think.
Graybeard.
Yes, Graybeard. I forgot about Graybeard. Yep. Any other nicknames out there?
That's all we have for now.
And joining us, finally, a heroic entrance, our favorite friend, Mr. Looch is in the house, folks.
Very excited to be here. Finally,
Welcome.
I've been waiting for this.
Let's go.
Welcome, sir.
So Looch, if you're following ParTeedUp for since the beginning, you've seen Looch on video, on camera. We've captured some of his holes, his historic all-world par on our par 5 8th hole, which was pretty impressive, Looch. You got yourself in some trouble, rescued the hell out of it. And yeah, man, you've been instrumental not only for ParTeedUp from its inception, but just as a boy, as a friend, as a golf colleague from day one for all of us, man. So we're psyched to have you here on ParTeedUp. You're a permanent fixture. You're in. You've got your own mic.
Yes,
and
ready to go.
Yes, and I figure,
Let's go.
let's fire some questions at Looch. I want us to not only know who this mother effer is, but help our listeners understand who Looch is. So Looch, let's just start. I'll start with the first question. It's a golf show. We'll start with a golf question. What is your current golf handicap?
5.6.
5.6. Josh, is that better than you?
I am at a 6.0 right now.
Then that would be better.
Jay, where are
Jay?
you?
6.4.
Hey, yo. Chuck, where are you at?
Our next question for Looch. Best round ever, sir. What's your best? What's your PR? Your best round?
I believe it's a 73. Was it a 73? I shot it with Jay.
All right.
No shit. Was that
73.
Yep.
here at,
Witness.
Here at
East-
Eastman. Here
Yep.
at Eastman Golf Links.
Awesome.
Nice.
Man. You guys got a question for Looch?
I want to
keep
know
going.
what brought you to Eastman.
Great
Everyone wants to
question.
know. We're all here.
So what brought us to Eastman was we were living in a not so great town in New Hampshire, and we had a plan to get out of there. We didn't want the kids going to school there, and my wife is from New Hampshire, so she's familiar with the Grantham area. She knew that the school system was a great school system, and Blue Ribbon School, the elementary school. We weren't really looking in Eastman. We were just looking in Grantham in general. And the house we got on the 17th hole just kind of fell in our laps, and here we are. In 2018, we moved in.
Love it.
Yeah, he's got a great property. I mean, like you said,
Does.
17th hole's in his backyard, and it's probably the most aesthetically beautiful hole here at Eastman, I'd say.
I would say.
Yeah.
Aesthetically.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe the view from 12, from the top of the tee box in 12 is pretty beautiful, but his is definitely, as far as just looking straight down the hole. Yeah, very nice.
You know what I'm thinking about, boys?
you
So
got?
we got Commish, we got Wagon, we got Looch. Josh is off campus. Well, he's on campus. He's in our community, but he doesn't live on the golf course. We all live on probably like the God damn, I'm trying to be G-rated and I can't do it, especially with Massey looking at me. We have
G-rated.
bitch of golf
This is
holes.
a
Like
G-rated
12
show?
is a gorgeous golf hole. It's got these elevated views of a beautiful landscape, but it is such a difficult hole. It's got a narrow fairway. Looch on 17. That hole, I swear to God, you can hit the fairway and it's got water on the right-hand side of the fairway. And 8 times out of 10, if you hit that fairway, that ball's going to roll into the
Well, let's not forget they just renovated it too, and
True.
actually it
Well, yeah, with that renovation,
made it a little worse.
It might have made it worse. With that renovation and the forward tees, how many times how many cars have you had hit?
When they had the forward tees, my truck got hit. A nice dent in the hood.
Yeah.
My wife's car got hit. It was brand new.
Yeah, day old.
Shattered the windshield.
Was
The
it like
sunroof.
hours
Brutal.
old. Was that car
Brutal.
not like hours old?
It had 120 miles on it.
Damn, that's crazy.
That'll do it.
Back of the house gets hit quite a bit, but I would say I think Jay lives, or Commish lives on
The worst.
the worst hole.
100%.
100%. It's the hardest handicap hole on the course too, and yeah, it's a layup to a 220 yard shot over water, uphill, slope green. Definitely a tricky hole.
Yeah, you're hitting from the blue tees. I don't know, what, a 5 iron, 6 iron, and then you're hitting a fucking 3 wood into the green. It's
Yeah, pretty
wild.
much. A lot of times, yep.
Yeah.
I do want to mention one thing, and I think this is important for everyone to understand in regards to Looch's ties with us as well. Not only as part of this podcast, but he's part of the exclusive golf cart mafia.
Oh,
Yes.
Devin has his own golf cart as well. It can be argued that it's the best golf cart on the course, the fastest, maybe. There's going to be a race here soon between two of the mafia and to see who is the overall champion. But for those that ride in a golf cart, this is a scary fast. Scary fast golf cart.
I would agree. I would agree.
Yes.
At times around corners.
Yeah.
scared your dad a little bit, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Everybody. The pro even talks about it. He's like, I had to ride with him in the golf cart when we played in a inter-club match, and he was like a little concerned at a couple times. Yep.
And
Never flipped it.
That's good.
That's good.
I don't think any of us have yet,
Who
have we?
was it at Mount Com that had the cart flipped on them?
Oh, that was a couple friends of ours. And some poor driving, we're gonna say. Hopefully he's listening. There's some
Bald tires, wet conditions.
Yeah, sure. Bad driving.
Oh,
I'd say bad driving.
I don't know. Your league partner threw me out of the cart that same day, and if I didn't eject and run out of the car, I probably would have been flipped on too. To be honest with you.
Yes.
I mean, in their defense, they were going down a very steep hill.
Yes.
Very steep.
And we
hill.
also went off in the grass, which was wet, and tires slipped out, and it was sketchy.
I'm not even gonna talk about my my golf cart driving because it's unnecessary. I'll just say I'm from Massachusetts. We'll leave it at that. But I will say also, speaking of golf cart mafia, Devin's got the sickest stereo system of any golf
sure
cart
does.
I've
100%.
ever seen.
Subwoofer, big bar across the top. It's beautiful.
Yeah. At some point in time, we're gonna have to do we'll do a video of all of the carts when they're cleaned up. We're gonna
Can't
do
wait
a
to
little
show you guys my
montage.
cart. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, I can't wait for
Nice
that video.
gray, just perfect style. It's fast, boys. It's fast.
Yes.
We'll be doing a segment in a future episode, which I'm excited about, called "What's in the Bags?" What's in our golf bags? But Looch, a question for you, and I've not heard these guys answer, so I'll throw it to Mr. Bongo Boy and Mr. Kamish after I asked Looch, what is your favorite club in your golf bag? Go-to club.
Favorite go-to club? I would say probably my driver. It's been working very well for me this year, especially.
I would agree with that 100%. In the member guest, you were hitting bombs. The
Yeah.
farthest I've ever seen you, I think, hit drives this year. You were crushing that thing.
Felt good.
Yeah,
Felt real
it
good.
looked good.
Yeah.
Kamish, favorite club in the bag?
Oh, it's the putter.
Yeah.
It's the Scotty.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Definitely 3-wood. 3-wood. I use that a lot off a lot of tees here. I mean, Eastman's a tight course. From the blue tees here, I think I use my driver 4 to 5 times. My 3-wood is used a very lot here, especially on the par 5, especially on a lot of these pond holes where I lay up with an iron and have to go 3-wood over too. So
It's very rare we see you with a driver.
yeah, no, I use it on a couple holes, but 6, 9 on the front, 12, 16, and 18.
There you go. Mine's Billy Brew. It's an old 4 hybrid. That thing's sick. And Luch, one
hit
more
that
question
thing well,
here.
though, man.
Then we're going to kind of get into some fun stuff. We're getting into fun stuff now, but what's the worst club in your bag? Like that thing never sees daylight. Occasionally, 60 immediately.
Gone.
Yeah.
She's in timeout. She failed me in the member guest in Kentucky, and I wanted to snap her in half and throw her in the water. But she's in there, but there's a 5-wood or 9-wood coming.
There you go. There you go.
I'm on that same page too. My worst club is my 4 iron. I rarely use that, and I'm debating on getting a 9-wood myself because I can't hit it well. Whenever I take it out of the bag, it just doesn't fly well. So,
How about you for you, Kamish? You have a least favorite club or something that doesn't really come out much?
No, I don't. Interesting fact about my bag, though, is I only carry 13 clubs. So I did remove 5-wood. I go 3-wood to a hybrid. We'll go over that when we do the
what
in the
was
bag.
the club you
Okay.
removed?
The 5-wood.
A 5-wood. So that would be your least favorite club, then maybe.
It was,
No? Or you just
well-
don't use it.
That's right. If I don't like it, she's out. So it's not in the bag, so can't
Okay.
count that.
5-wood's not really, I guess, all that necessary here at this course. It's kind
I
of
use
like
it
you
a
go
lot.
other places and you kind of need it, but
4. I use it on 4. 5-wood's 4. 5-wood on 5 usually. 5-wood on 8 off the tee. Yeah, those 3. That's about it, actually.
Yeah, when we do the in the bag, we're gonna go over it because again, I don't know what to add. I do need, technically a 14th. I'd carry 3 wedges, but again, I want to go deep dive into it.
Yeah.
But it is something that I don't know where my gapping is the worst that I should add that. So
Well, you're an assassin. You can hit a
just- yeah.
hybrid 170 yards or 200 yards. It doesn't matter. He
100%.
can
Whatever you,
adjust
you can hit your
wherever he
driver
is.
170 yards or 250,
The
270,
bunt
280.
driver on 5's the best.
Oh, the bunt driver on 5 is awesome. He
he taught me
curls it
that.
right around the corner, too. It's a dog leg to the right, by the way.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, Jay just hits that perfectly, curls it right
Very
around the
good
corner.
at taking it off.
100%.
Like,
You're very good at that.
That's a golf
I'm not
skill.
good at that. That's when I
It
mess
is
with my
very
swings.
much
when
a
I-
golf skill.
It-
I
to be able
cannot do that.
Yeah, I can't do that with any club.
I
so.
go with the choke down club instead. If I go with a lighter swing, I almost always mess it up. So I go with like if irons, I'll go with a choke down 9, choke down 8. It's like if I'm in between kind of clubs and stuff like that. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yep.
but your slow down on the club is amazing. I don't know how you do that, dude. I have no idea. That's where I just screw up every time. I'm like, all right, why did I even try that?
I'm just gonna say they call that touch. Bongo boy. Touch.
Yeah.
It's all about feel.
Feel.
Gotta have a little bit of that. Yep.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
It's
For me,
beautiful.
it depends on the day. Right now,
I get that with
it's all of
wedges. I
them.
don't have that with
Yeah,
those.
yeah. The other day was not pretty for Chuck and I.
All right. Well, segue time here, folks. Last week on the podcast at the end, I threw a little bit of a curveball, an unexpected question to the boys, who just heard it for the first time, and it was a hole-in-one question. Would you rather? And the question was, would you rather have a hole-in-one or win a men's championship league? And in our league, we have a couple prizes. There's a cash prize. I think it's either Pro Shop credit or cash. Jay, you would know better than I. And a mug. You get a pretty cool mug at the local 19th hole here. Looch is in the mug club. We've got some other friends. I'm not in the mug club, but
It's only
it is
4. Only 4.
There's only 4. It's a newer thing, but it's an accomplishment, man. It's a goal to have. And the question for the crew is in the audience is: would you rather have a hole-in-one or win something such as a men's mug or prize or championship? And I kind of stumped you last time, Jay. You've had some time to think about it. We'll start with you, Mr. Commissioner.
Sure.
Hole-in-one, or do you want that mug?
So this is a quandary for it's his winning league too. So again, not the club championship. So again, very very different. If it's club championship, it's 100% club
Yeah,
championship.
you want the plaque.
But when it comes to a hole-in-one, for those that are unaware, I personally don't have a hole-in-one. I've been playing golf for 21 years, and then a lot of golf for 21 years for the most part. So that's a lot of par threes, 0 hole-in-ones. It's getting a bit frustrating. My father has a hole-in-one. Shout out, good for you. But I think it's one of those things. It's all luck, but it's something that it's that feather in the cap. I do want to win league. So me and my partner, we have been fighting. Having that mug would be quite important. I spend quite a lot of time at our local establishment, our watering hole, if you will. So being able to drink out a mug with my name on it would be extra special. I feel it's more earned. So I'm going to say I would rather win league. And on the fact that I run the league, I feel like not being a winner of my own league is very unfortunate, but it's hard to do. So I'm going league.
Would you like to partner up again?
Member,
We're not gonna have to have that conversation
member
off air.
winners, by the way. Dev,
let's
Looch,
talk about
Looch
this
and
right
Jay
now.
were the member winners, by the way, that we talked about. Was that last week we talked about it, I
We
believe?
talked about it last week, and for the audience, we have some controversy occurring live on the show, and I fucking love it. Height and Jay were partners for a couple years, and they were bridesmaids. We talked about this. Second place, Jay teams up with Looch over here for the first time. They go out and win that mofo.
Mm-hmm.
So do you break up that championship team and bring Josh and Kamish back together, or is it Looch and Kamish?
I think you guys got to stay together. I mean, I would take Looch as my partner any day of the week in any format or anything because he seems to win everything here.
He hasn't invited you,
You are
bud.
just very good at winning. Well, maybe not pretty much everything here. You're very good at.
I got one thing left on my mind, and that's the club championship.
Yes, club championship is going to be a tricky one with
That'll be
when we have
extremely
plus
difficult.
index in that club championship. But
Are you competing in this year's club championship?
I am not. I've been busy traveling, and I just didn't have time to do it.
I missed
so.
out on signing up baseball tournament for my son and completely forgot.
Josh, what's your answer on the hole-in-one?
Oh, we're on that. I would rather win league. I would rather win league. I'd rather walk into Forbes every single day and say, hey, I'll take a whatever IPA it is on tap.
Whoa. Well, what
And
if you
put
move?
it in my mug for me, please. Put it in my mug, please.
What if you say in 10 years, 15 years, 2 years, you move, right? So you're at a different golf course. That mug is now, maybe you have it with you, but you're not going to go to the local 19th hole and bring that mug with you. Maybe you would. You're a wild guy.
I'm going to, actually. I'm going to go to the local
But
course
you play
and
the
say,
rest
"I've won
of your
this,
life,
sucker."
the rest of your life, and never have a hole in one.
Question is, do you have a hole in one?
I do not. Nope. My actually question for you back to the league thing. Where do you stand this year on winning that mug? By the way,
I am currently unavailable for golf.
Knocked out.
Wow.
I'm with you, bud. I'm with you, Commissioner.
Sorry
I'm
about
knocked
that.
out
Sorry
as
about
well.
Nope, sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah.
It's not great.
it's
but, you know,
right now
happens.
it's between Dev. Well, Devin is going today for the championship in his flight in the B flight. I'm going today for the championship in my flight in the A flight. And if we win those, then we go to the Stableford round the week after with all the league or flight champions. And Dev's done this before and has a mug already from that. So
Devin
I'm hoping
wins
to win
everything.
a mug. Hoping to win
This
a mug.
guy wins everything.
Devin, no, he really does. He really does. Devin, like,
It's incredible.
If there's if there's a golfer I have to pick that is clutch at winning, specifically here at Eastman, I guess, but and in general, it would be Devin. It would 100% be Looch over here.
Well, Mr. Looch, would you rather the hole in one? Well, you've already got the mug, man. So
right?
Question.
next question, yeah.
I mean, as far as a club championship and a hole in one, I'll go there. I would rather have the club championship.
100%. Yeah,
Jay-
I could see with that. Yeah, that's the number one. I think club championship is the number one plaque winning thing. I'd say here. And then you have member. You have, what are the ones you get plaques? Senior championship,
Senior club champion,
what's the fourth one?
member guest, mixed member, and Eastman Cup.
Oh, Eastman Cup. Yes. Okay.
Those
okay.
are all the plaques.
Very close last year winning the mixed member with
Yep.
with my
With your-
my great neighbor,
Your neighbor. It's correct.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Tennis pro.
former Wimbledon player.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
We came very close. We were the lowest
LCPGA
gross, but they
license
went
plate?
to net score and we lost.
I will say this about the club championship, just so everyone, again, and I was talking to my brother about this earlier, and there's one thing about that, it makes it important. Like, you are forever champ. 10 years later, you are champ.
yeah.
Correct.
You are the guy. And that one given moment, at that point in time, in that year, you are the best golfer at your club. That's just the reality, no matter
true.
who plays, who's in it. Some people that aren't, whatever, you are the best golfer. It's proven on the match, and you get to hold that for the rest of
and
time.
your name's on
Couldn't
that
agree
plaque.
more.
Your name's on that plaque forever. You know, one thing we don't do here, where my dad had a pole in one years ago when I was a young kid, and at his course that he used to play at, his name is still there on a plaque for getting a hole in one there.
My
Which is
grandfather
pretty
had
cool.
the same thing. He
Yeah, we
has
don't do
on a
that here
plaque.
for some
I know.
reason. I'm not sure why, but that would be a cool addition, I guess.
My grandfather, he had a
Maybe.
few himself. I mean, I don't think my dad ever did. But, going back to the plaque thing, what's pretty cool, if you travel, and you guys do it a lot, Devin, you travel probably most of the four of us, different golf courses, is seeing the past champions, and sometimes it's prominently placed. I think a place here locally in New Hampshire and Keene at their 19th hole in back of the
Yeah,
bar.
100%.
In very large blocked lettering are all the club champions going back to like the 1910s.
Yeah. Yep.
It's pretty fucking awesome, actually. And there's a lot of golf courses that do it. Unfortunately, here at Eastman, it's a smaller plaque. The names are a little bit smaller in size.
kinda
My feedback or
hidden.
criticism for them would
Yeah.
be to have it more prominently placed. I think it's a pretty neat achievement, and I think it's something that golf courses should be proud of.
But there's no better thing than walking to the shitter to look.
Oh
at,
yeah,
to look at all the
oh,
champions.
100%. You got
That's
to
what I'm
drop the
saying,
deuce.
dog.
You
Yes.
see your name on the plaque.
Legitimately,
If
it's
we had
on the hallway to the fucking locker room.
100%. You walk into the bathroom, you're like, oh, there's my name. Oh, wait, my name's not there.
Fuck. Proud moment. Yeah.
A moment.
The Hall of Champions. That's what it is.
And
you know?
Kamish gets to do that next
That's
year.
right.
Oh,
That's
both
right.
both of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is your name on another plaque also or no?
Yes.
The Eastman Cup,
Oh, you won the Eastman Cup also.
where,
Okay.
where Kamish says my handicap was
I
inflated.
don't know if I've ever played in that. What's the format?
yeah.
What's the format? What's the format for Eastman Cup? I don't believe I've ever played in that.
I think
Maybe I have.
It's
but-
it is it's handicapped event. It
Yeah.
is a
Stableford, isn't it?
Stableford
Yeah.
format. It is 1 round
Individual play?
and you're just basically trying to go out and get the most points, and again with your handicap. So I played golf with Mr. Looch over here for quite a few years now, many years, many times. He's been the same golfer all of those times. Always been between a 5 and 6 handicap, except asterisk this 1 year where we just happened to inflate our handicap to a 10.5. 4.5 points higher than the average that he'd had. And guess who wins the match, the Stableford event at the Eastman Cup?
You?
Not me. Not me.
Let's just say I went through a long stage of the absolute worst hosel rockets anybody could ever have.
Speaking of Hazel Rockets, Chuck is very
I don't know,
familiar with
man. You
those.
saw me in a winter league here.
I was about 2.5 months of hosel rockets.
Man.
It's real. It's a real
There
thing.
was a lot of times where I drove down to my house and thought about just launching the cart
Yep.
and the clubs right into the pond and
Yep.
going home and quitting golf.
Yeah, I thought about selling the clubs and
Yeah.
just give the shit up. Just give it up. Just be a fan. Just be a fan.
But you were sure to make sure you posted those scores though.
100%. Go on my
True,
gin.
true.
All my scores are 100% posted.
Well, boys, I have to admit to you, this was kind of a loaded question because if you notice, I started with Kamish asking about a hole-in-one, and it leads to the next question or subject under the hole-in-one category about simulator hole-in-ones. This motherfucker has, I don't know,
Two, three, one on a par 4, I believe, also, right?
I was there for that
Correct.
one. That was awesome.
Yeah, we got the
I
B-roll
got
for that.
video too.
We can show.
So he's got 3 hole-in-ones at a golf simulator or simulators.
Two different simulators, mind
different
you.
locations, and he did not count
So
it.
you
He did
rigged
not
both
count it.
simulators.
Correct. No.
So you're saying
Sim Golf does not count. That is
not
a video
count.
game.
I agree.
I
It's
agree.
I agree.
You know, right?
Are we
It-
unanimous here?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, Sim Golf does not count.
I'll tell you
That
this.
doesn't- I mean, that's...
I did it 3 times. It's exciting. Like when
yeah,
you do it.
But you've done it no
Exciting.
times.
But I'm not
under
buying-
We
but I'm
jumped
not-
around like schoolgirls,
Right.
like kids in a candy
Yeah,
store.
I'm not buying beers at the bar because I got a sim hole-in-one. That's just not happening.
Right.
No. It's got to be outside. Got to be real world. It's fun. It's cool. I guess you could say the same thing then. I mean, and I guess there's a lot of controversy out here. What about at a par 3 golf course? If you get a hole-in-one.
I'm going to say yes on that because you are outdoors playing. I mean, you do have the advantage of 9 to maybe
9
I don't know if
opportunities
there's
in
any
the same
18-hole
match.
par 3 courses, but yeah, you have 9 to whatever. You have a lot more opportunities.
Well, you might get
but
3 or 4
still,
in an 18.
But still,
Well-
I played a lot of par 3 courses. I played in a par 3 league for 6 years, the Under the Lights one I talked about last week in Connecticut at Highland Greens. And I did not see one hole-in-one by anybody there. No one.
I got a couple of buddies in Plymouth, Mass, where I'm from, and shout out to Squirrel Run. Jay's Commissioners played there. I think it's 18 holes.
All par
Of all par
threes?
3s?
Yeah, there's actually 2 of them down there. We played it, and none of us got one.
No, look. Oh my gosh!
that's
You
pretty
think
close,
about the
but-
amount of rounds that go on those golf courses every single day, and the amount of times that there's a hole in one. I can tell you, it's less than probably 0.001%. Like
Yeah.
hole in
Oh, yeah.
ones outside are hard.
Well, I will
So,
say this, though.
yes.
There's probably a lot
Yeah.
higher of a percentage of getting a hole-in-one or more hole-in-ones at that course or any golf course that's all par 3s and an 18-hole regular golf course.
Of course there are.
Well,
but
yes,
you know?
it's a higher percentage, but still, I think it counts. It's not inside in the simulator. So,
I'm going
you're still
with-
outside. Your ball still has to.
It's got an
take a good
asterisk.
hop.
It's got an
has to roll
asterisk.
in that hole.
It's got an asterisk.
I'm not putting an asterisk on
Nope.
that. If I get one on
No,
that, if I get one on
think
the par
it's
3
legit.
course, I'm buying you guys drinks, boys.
I think it's legit.
It's legit.
It's legit.
100%.
It's legit.
It just muddies the story, right? So, yeah, I got a hole-in-one. Cool. Where was it? Well, it was at this par 3 golf course. It was all par. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I'm probably the minority. I'm the weird guy.
No, I don't think you are actually. If you hear some
You're
of the
definitely
takes,
not. The takes you see online, there's a lot of people that put a nope, that doesn't count. You're on a par 3 course.
Which
Tons of them.
I think it's
Tons of
horseshit
them.
because I would take let's take any event, let's take a group of guys, we can take 30 out there to a par 3 course and go play, and let's play
all day, play all
4
day.
days in a row. We can play doubles every day. We can play 36 a day, and let's see how many hole-in-ones there are. And I can bet you there's 0.
I bet you there's 0
Yeah,
also,
that's
sir.
just real.
I mean, I know someone that has a hole-in-one that hit a terrible shot, was going towards the woods, hit a tree, came back, bounced on the green and went in the fucking hole.
That's
Do you count that as a hole in one?
That's my nightmare.
It counts
That
as
is
a
my
hole in
nightmare.
one.
A skull.
Ball in the hole.
The
I'm
guy,
running
the
shot.
guy did not really. He didn't like telling the story. I mean, it's a tough story to tell. You know, if you just say you got a hole in one, it's a little different. But he said, yeah, I shanked it to the left. I hit a freaking tree, bounced off the tree, bounced in the rough, and rolled down and went in the fucking hole somehow. Like,
If I
it's
ever
still
get
a hole in
one,
one, but
If I ever get one, that's exactly how it's going to happen.
Do you know? You wanna know what my biggest fear is? My biggest fear?
I know what it is. So you say it.
My biggest fear is my wife
you're-
getting a hole in one before I do.
Just started golfing.
That's correct. Yes, and she's out here hitting drivers on 130-yard par threes and literally like sending it right by, very, very close. And I can just see it that it's going to happen. She's going to get a hole in one before I do, and I might quit golf. This
That
podcast
actually-
will be over.
That
If we
reminds me
ever-
of the time you and I were at Brentwood with TVG and someone, I don't remember who the fourth person was, and we were driving between a hole, and this guy was golfing with his girlfriend or wife or whoever it was, and boom, hits the flag and gets a hole in one. And he's super excited, and she has no idea what happened. Zero celebration.
Reading a book.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, she was reading a book. You're right. She
reading a book?
She was
reading a
sitting in
book.
the car reading the book, had no fucking
We
clue.
saw it.
And we're like, oh my God, dude, that's freaking amazing. And
You were more excited than the wife was.
Oh, 100%, 100%. She had no clue.
She had no clue what was going on.
No
Yes.
freaking clue.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you guys have heard. Maybe our listeners haven't. It's a couple days old now, but there was some shenanigans. There's that word again with a hole in one at a prestigious country club in the St. Louis area. Zach Holland, I believe, is his name. At Wing Haven Country Club. It was their member. Did you guys hear this? This is wild. This is wild.
I just heard this in
Just
Kentucky.
heard it this morning.
So plus
Amazing.
plus two
Amazingly
handicap,
fucked
I
up.
believe. So a pure stick, former D1 college athlete, another indicator of a pure stick. And for this particular event, this member, there was a pretty good sized prize pool for getting a hole one on their fourth hole. And their fourth hole, apparently, I don't know this golf course next to the next one, right? But the fourth hole apparently is a gorgeous hole and a very well known par 3 hole at this golf course. The fourth hole, important detail. So he and his foursome, they're the first tee time of this member, and they're teeing off. And he told the group that, hey, my, and I don't know if this is true or not, but he said that his grandmother was in poor health and that he was expecting a phone call at some point during the round. And they were like, dude, yeah, like, take the call, whatever you got to do. Don't worry about it. So they were finishing up the third hole, and he said, hey, I got the call coming in. I'm going to take the call, go up to the 4 tee box, take my tee shot just to kind of keep pace of play moving along. So he goes up, and they finish the third hole. They get up to the tee box, and how'd you do? And I think the exact words were, not sure. I kind of sculled it or duffed it. There's a divot on the green. Okay, cool. They hit their tee shots, get up to the green, and what do you know? Hole in one. Ball's in the hole.
How
They
long
celebrate.
was this hole?
We'll look it up, Josh. I'm not sure of the yardage, but a par 3. We'll call it 170 as an
How do you know
average.
there's a fucking divot?
Well, right. Good call out. So word gets around, Matt, the day ends. They're at the clubhouse. He gets a hole in one. Of course, that's going to be the talk of the town. And some eyebrows were raised because details start coming out, right? It reminds me of something that happened here locally. But, there's chatter. And wait, no one witnessed him take that tee shot. So they go to the superintendent. And what do you know? They've got cameras on this gorgeous fourth hole because it's a prestigious golf hole. They go to the cameras. 15 minutes later, they find his car parked outside the maintenance building next to the hole at 5:30 a.m. They see him on the golf hole, literally making a divot mark and then placing the golf ball in the hole.
So
Guilty.
fucked up.
That is
Yeah,
fucked.
I heard he took the ball and threw it on the green, like made a mark on there,
Oh,
and then
that is
placed it in the hole.
fucked up,
That is
man.
some scheming.
That is
What was the hole in one prize on that hole too? Was there a big?
I think it was like $7.
No,
Where's my lunch money?
no, there was a significant prize
Yeah,
pool for the
yeah.
hole in one, and so but again, it's the scummiest shit that anyone could possibly
For a stick,
do.
I mean, that's something a 15
plus
handicapper
two.
does. Not a stick. Like, your percentages are going to be a lot higher, I think, than someone else getting a hole in one. Like, put your talent to the task.
Yeah, but it just tells you what kind of you have to look at yourself in the mirror every day, knowing that you just stole something. That's legit stealing. I mean,
you
that
got
is like the worst thing in
busted.
humanity.
Struggling for cash, maybe. I
You
don't
know?
It's,
Right.
And this
that's
well,
my bad.
Well, wait,
That's
and he
really
also
bad.
uses grandmother as a fucking
excuse.
excuse.
I don't know,
To,
like that-
Hey, well, sick or not
that's
sick,
exactly
you still
what I
use
heard,
her as
so.
an excuse
Zach,
to get a
if
fucking
you're listening,
hole-in-one.
we'd love to have you on the show to defend yourself. Now, I know he made some media rounds that he did talk about it publicly. I forget what outlet it was. We'll say ESPN. I'm not sure what show or what channel, but he did address this, fell on the sword, and owned up to his mistake. So, you know, a little bit of integrity there, but why would you even do this in the first place? I mean, that's just shady. Shady.
Extremely shady.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I couldn't imagine that. What was the controversy we had here that you were talking about?
listen to episode 3, buddy. Listen to episode 2.
Oh yes,
You know, I'm not gonna relive the past. I'm not gonna relive the past. Let's just
All
say,
right,
you know,
all right.
we've got video of the pro talking about this modified alt blah 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 blah.
True.
I love controversy. Love it. You know what this makes me want to do, guys? This makes me want to drink.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Drink of the week.
Let's do drink of the week.
Drink of the week. Yes.
What do we got, Commissioner?
All right, this week's drink brought to you by the Old Fashioned. I would tell you that this is probably not an on-course drink, but this may be one of the most premier drinks in the 19th hole. So it is still synonymous with golf. It's in all of the old clubs, probably the number one cocktail that you can get. We got a little bit of bourbon. It has a little bit of bitters. We got some simple syrup. We do have an ice rock. You're not going to be able to see it there. Traditionally, don't come at me. We got some ice cubes in there. We didn't have all of the ice balls that we needed. Couldn't find them. I don't know where they went. Whatever. It is what it is. It's still good. Mr. Wagon here, though, is using the actual frozen cubes. They're non-water based, so it keeps that alcohol pure. Got a little orange peel in there. And no, it's delightful, delightful. I do want to say this for those that go out and make it. I was told by a great bartender one time down in Annapolis, and there's a great whiskey bar down there. I don't remember the name of it. I might shout it out in the next one. I'll look it up. But anyways, the bartender said, again, I ordered an old fashioned, and they're like, and I was like, well, I don't know what kind of whiskey bourbon to use. And they said, the best kind of old fashioned, it doesn't matter. If the bartender knows how to make it right, the whiskey itself doesn't matter.
Very
so
interesting.
That's something to always keep in mind because it's just how it's made. You're adding that little bit of sweetness to it. It's a muddling, not muddling. Again, you don't see any cherries in here. Again, that's a controversial topic for a lot of people. Some people like it, some people don't. But really, and its purity, it's just a little bit of syrup, mostly whiskey, and it is quite the delight.
I want my cherry, sir. No, it's delicious.
You're allowed.
Absolutely
If you
delicious,
like it,
my friend.
you're welcome.
I don't care if there's cherry or not. I'm just messing with you. It's delicious, though. It is very delicious. Well
All right,
done, sir.
Let's rank this guy. Let's rank the old fashioned. We'll call it. On the list of 100, we've got 2. We've got the we've got
3.
the Bloody Mary, which team vote here has it at 1. Wagon O'Liar has it at number 2 with Transfusion at 1. Where would you put the old fashioned as a golf drink? Like you said, not maybe the best golf course drink. When you're out there playing on the course. Definitely a great post-game drink. But
Top 5.
Top
Yes.
5?
I will say after a hole-in-one, that would be delicious.
Ooh, what a call.
Delicious.
That might be the...
Might be the hole-in-one number 1 drink, huh?
Now, I would say, and unfortunately, and I don't want to disparage our great, lovely bar, Forbes Tavern. We're a beer bar for the most part. So ordering an old fashioned up there might not be the best option. I'm not sure you're going to get the quality and care put into that drink that you would normally get at another place. So, order cautiously depending where you are.
Maybe we should experiment tonight and I'll order an old-fashioned up there and compare it with Mr. Kamish's.
It's very unlikely that you even get it in a
delicious.
highball glass. That is the traditional glass of choice, the highball. So up there, you could get it in anything. Potentially, you could get it in a coffee mug, maybe.
Get it a 16-ounce beer mug.
I'll order one tonight.
Do they have
take some
coffee mugs
footage.
up there?
Oh, man.
They do?
Yeah, they have the little glass ones, like the little weird ones that goes.
Oh, yes, those little, like, Irish,
Yeah,
like,
Irish
Irish.
coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
That's delicious.
It is delicious.
By the
I wish
way-
mine wasn't empty.
Shout out to Kamish. We're dropping videos of our man over here making these drinks, walking through all the ingredients, the process, the notes, the flavors, the breakdown. So be sure to check that out on all the socials of Partied Up. And
100%.
kind of leads to another question for the audience, for ourselves. Speaking of old fashions, old golf traditions that need to die.
Oh boy.
Yes. So last week, we're not going to regurgitate old material. We talked about dress code. One thing that I thought of is hats. Hats indoors. Now, I'm a hat guy. I am balding. It happens with age. I am not a fan of it. I don't like it, so I'm always kind of wearing the hat. If I'm at a nice restaurant, you're goddamn right, that hat's coming off. But if I'm at the 19th hole or any bar for that matter, a sports bar, I'm keeping the hat on. So what's the ruling on the field here, boys? Hats on or off inside a bar or restaurant? What are your thoughts?
Depends on the establishment.
100%.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah. I mean, a nice restaurant, yes, take it off.
Well,
but you also dress up nice. We're not dressed probably in golf attire. We're probably dressed up a little nicer than that, too, in a nice establishment. So
I've only been to, I think, 2 clubs where you had to take your hat off.
interesting. I've never been to a club, I don't think. Actually, no. Actually, TPC River Highlands, maybe. I think they had to take my hat off in there when I was eating food.
One of the clubs you actually had to, you could not change your shoes in the parking lot.
I've read these rules
I've
before.
heard
yes.
this too. This is a real
Where
thing.
was
isn't it?
that? If you don't
Philadelphia Tennis Cricket Club? Cricket tennis? I can't remember.
Interesting.
the
Yeah,
exact
one of the
name.
two. Yeah, give or take. Yep.
Commission's familiar with that place. And then the other place, no hats and no cell phones. They actually had a phone booth you had to go use your phone
Really?
in.
You
It
couldn't
was
bring your phone on the course?
Moraine. No, if you could not use your phone inside the clubhouse or their little eating grill area, I guess. Yeah, they had
See,
a
only
phone
Augusta National should be able to
It's
get
like
away
they're
with
in
that.
school.
The cell phone rule, in my opinion.
That
but
course was unbelievable.
Beautiful
but
course.
what if your grandmother's ill and you need to take a phone call?
Yeah. What if your grandmother's
You gotta go to the phone booth.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta walk out. You gotta walk out back.
You got to go to the next tee and tee off before everybody else, I guess. Yeah.
I want to say one of the things I want to talk about, though, if you want to talk about old-fashioned rules, and one of these is actually the play it as it lies rule, especially when
Yes.
it comes to divots in the
Yep.
fairway and balls in the bunker. And the reason I say this is that, one, we don't play with caddies out here. 2, not everyone is an upstanding citizen out here. And so, some people are just jerks or jackasses. And, I'm all for playing against whoever designed the golf course, their design, their intent, all of those things, Mother Nature, all of that. But how I should be penalized because some dickhead can't put back the grass and I have to play out of their big fat divot, or I'm going into the bunker and they haven't been able to rake it and I got to play out of their footprint just because play it as it lies bullshit. Like, those things in golf have to go. It's like, what the hell's the difference between
And it's a
raking
regular occurrence. It's not like this is a 1 out of 100 thing
it
that
happens a lot.
occurs. It
Correct.
happens
100%.
all the time.
It's just a stuffy old rule. It needs to change. You can keep it for pro golf or whatever. Make them. I don't care.
No, get
put
it out for
win-
pro golf. I don't want to see me hit that
know,
divots. Like, golf's hard enough.
Pro golfers have those divots are pristine. Their caddies are raking it. No one's leaving.
Well, not necessarily bunkers, but those fairways, man.
True.
They take
Yeah.
beaver tails. Of
Well, yeah. I mean,
divots.
if you look at where the average drive lands, there's divots everywhere where they're taking their approach shots in. Everywhere. So
Isn't there a new rule now that we can remove the ball out of the divots
Is there?
in the fairway?
Only if you have. It depends on the ruling of the club. So the club still. It's not an official rule as far as I'm aware. It's the club ruling. Now we do play preferred lies a lot in typical events. So that means that you do get. We say 12 inches preferred lie. In your own fairway. Blah blah blah. Which means that you can pick it up, move it, put it in a spot. That's just standard for most events. But I do know, like, even in our our Friday group guys that are going to be out there, if any of you are listening, shout out. I was just reading the email. They're playing ball down all day tomorrow. So ball down's ball down.
Interesting.
Yeah. Everywhere.
I mean, we play ball down in our jacket tournament and our cup tournament also. So I mean,
Right.
it's very rarely that someone ends up in a divot, but also these days it's a little different because we don't fill in our divots here with sand anymore. The crew does it the next day, follows the mower and fills it in.
and to that point, I mean, the course looks
Yeah,
phenomenal.
They've done a great job. with it.
100%. Yeah.
But I mean, golf's hard enough, right? I mean, you hit a good tee shot and you're in the fucking fairway, and you walk up to that ball and it's just in this gross divot. It just, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm with Jay. Get rid of this stupid old
agreed.
rule.
Yeah. It's just, I can fix a divot on the green. I can do all of these things, when I'm up on the putting surface. But outside of that, like, you got to play it down. You got to do all this other nonsense. Like, there's so many golf hardos, and come at me if you'd like. That's fine. But, like, golf's golf. I mean, it's hard enough. I mean, you're going to swing this club. It's not even a right angle. It's not like a baseball bat. You got to hit this little tiny ball.
I mean,
200 yards. It's, it's tough. It's something out there. So I don't know if it make me better, worse, whatever. But there's nothing more frustrating in an event when you get screwed on, I would say something is not your fault.
100%.
You know?
Agree.
I mean, you see these questions on social media all the time. What's the number one rule, or what's the number one thing you would change in golf? And I'd say 50% of the time, if not more, is having to play out of a divot. Always. It seems to be one of the top ones. So,
Yep.
But I don't, related to that too, I mean, old fashioned. I know we have a new style of golf going on these days. What's I know.
Are we
I
ready
know
for question of the week? Is that where
yeah,
you're going?
I'm
Are you
gonna go
going
with my
there?
Question of the week.
Bongo's
here.
question of the week.
Bongo's
Let's
question of the week. Boom. I know our opinions on this, but there are a lot of people, for example, listening to music on the course. We had our member guest a couple weeks back,
Oh,
and
yes.
a big on our local group, Facebook group here. There was a controversy. Someone said it was a beautiful member guest, but when I was coming up on 18, music was playing way too loud. And I know we all listen to music on the course. We all have different choices of music. I know we all stand and prefer to have music. I'm sure Chuck will chime in with his devil's advocate here.
No.
But what you know, what do you guys feel, you know, the right volume music is? Like, what do you want to listen to on the course?
Can I chime in on
Yes,
this?
sir.
So when he finished the post towards the end, his comment was, what kind of a golf course do we want to be?
True.
Correct. That's what he said.
And I personally reached out and I said,
You were the guilty party.
I was the guilty party.
I mean, there could be music playing on the deck, though.
Well,
quite
also, I asked our pro, was the music at a respectable level? And he said, turn it down a little bit. I turned it down. So it wasn't that bad. So, yeah, I got a little heated and fired off a message.
Did he ever respond back to you?
Yeah, we got into a little pissing match. And
wow.
I just said, you know what? There's way more things going on in this world. And to argue about music in a member guest where we're all trying to have fun and enjoy ourselves.
100%.
I was like, I'm not arguing about this anymore. I'm done. So
I will say my favorite comment when you said, what kind of course do we want? My favorite comment was a fun and welcoming course, or something along those lines, which is, we don't want to exclude people. We're not an exclusive course here. We are a semi-private course, sort of, but you know.
Music's become more part of the game, right? I know Live is in question whether it's going to live for longevity or not, whatever. But they've accepted the music vibes, music playing, and I think that's the right move, especially locally. We're not pros, we're amateurs at the end of the day. We're here to have a good time. We pay decent money to enjoy this great game of golf. And I think, as long as you're not disturbing other golfers and you get permission from, say you're playing in a foursome, and they're like, yeah, play music, which I always ask. I don't want to be a dick, right? I always ask, and they always say yes. They never say no. And sometimes maybe I play it too loud, Dev. I'm definitely guilty of that, and they'll tell me.
Yeah, we're all guilty of
and I'll
that.
lower it. You got to be respectful, but music all day long. Hard yes.
100%.
absolutely.
100%.
Let the pros play it. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about where golf has changed. I mean, even from a pro perspective, you talked about Live, but even if we go to the PGA Tour and think about the Waste Management Open, right? That Waste Management has a stadium hole in which everyone there is really rowdy. They actually they promote it. These guys are going out there. The tour promotes it. The players promote it. They all love it. It is one of those things where it's just like, that is where golf is. And there are some hardos, some old fashioned people, and they're probably like, we'll call World War II era people, and I'm sorry, but you got to adapt with the times and you got to get better. And we're run by people that are stodgy and that are just pissy and they have terrible attitudes. And I'm sorry that life was hard for you, but it's just enjoy it. Make it accessible for everybody. Let people have fun. Pace of play would probably be my biggest pet peeve. But other than that, music's music, man. And
100%.
you should be able to enjoy yourself and have a great time. I can't blast music on my deck in a neighborhood at extreme volumes any more than I could on the golf course. So yes, there's respectable levels, right? And so that's the whole idea. Just be respectable. If you're playing with people you don't know, ask them what the deal, if they're okay with it. But God forbid someone says you can't play music in your group, because then they can just kiss my ass.
Every blue moon that will happen. But I will say, you say music is music, but I'm pretty sure you guys are highly against me blasting my 45-minute fish jams on the course.
Correct.
By the way, fish out here.
Very against it.
Yeah, Josh is a huge fish head. I like all music, but that's a great
I like all
question.
music
Let's
too, though,
talk
yes,
about this. Let's
agreed.
get to know the cast of Partied Up. Looch, what's your go-to music, like playlist? Is it a mix? Are you playing everything country to rap, or are you particular genre when you're out there on the golf course ripping those drives?
Anything goes.
Anything.
Yeah. I'm not a big driver of the music, so typically if I have a playing partner, I hand over the stereo to them and
Look
let
at
them.
you,
rip it.
gentleman, Looch over here.
Even though
really?
you got the best music sound system on your car here.
Yeah, they connect to it.
I love it. I love
Everybody can connect to
it.
it.
I love it,
Good
buddy.
move, dude.
Yeah.
That's why he's a winner. That's
Yeah.
why he's a winner.
Yeah.
Commish, what do you got, bud?
Oh, I'm everywhere and anywhere. It depends on the vibes of the day. Depends on how I want to feel. I like to keep it in an environment where I feel like I'm being especially competitive, let's say, in a club championship match. I like the tempo of the music to be like lower versus like upbeat and like because I'd feel like that just rushes my swing. But if it's like tempo down, keeps my blood pressures down, it just keeps me like in just a good space. But when we're out like with the boys and we're having a day and we're doing other things and we probably got some beers going and we got a bunch of other stuff, jack it up, put rap on, do whatever, let's go. Like it just all plays perspective. There's no music I don't like. But that's me. I just depending on what the situation is.
So depending on the competitiveness of the golf or the game at play, it depends what's going to get played on the music.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I like that.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Different musics bring different vibes on the course, bring different, it just depends on the energy of the round, depends on if we're playing with boys, depends if we're going out there like we are after this. And Looch and I are playing in our league championship flight finals right now.
All right, stop bragging.
So it's a little different.
Act like you've been there, bro.
I just like the
Yeah.
music really
I'm trying
loud,
to-
very loud.
Yeah. Yeah, I go to DJX or, AI, just, hit me with the playlist. And that
Yeah.
can be challenging
Hit or
sometimes.
miss sometimes.
Hit or miss. Sometimes you're going to get a great jam session. Other times, like my daughter's music's going to start playing. I'm like, what the hell is this?
I'm gonna tell a quick story here about one time, and it's probably where we were a bit of a jackass, and Looch was here. This is down. We go to the Cape for a golf trip in the spring. We're down with a bunch of boys. We're having a great time. We have a great foursome, me, Looch, and two of our good buddies. And vibes are real high this day. So we're ready to go in the morning. We're all a little cross-eyed, but I think we got a couple bloodies and things got to a bit level. Music was up. Golf was real high. Like we were like playing some good golf, and every time there was like a good hole, birdie came or par came, levels went up. So by about the seventh hole or so, like the music is at a level that I will call, and I will say was definitely unacceptable.
11.
We're very unaware. And
do recall this.
or we're aware, however you want to look at it. But I remember getting to the tee. I believe it's on 5 or 6, and the tee box is right next to the green. And we have this music just blasting, and these guys are on the green just staring over. And I was like, oh, this is going to be a problem. Like, these guys aren't happy. And I was like, I could just tell. So we hit the ball out into the fairway, and this is a fairly open course. I believe it was Old Barnstable.
Correct.
Shout out Old Barnstable. Fun course. We loved it there. Hopefully have us back. But I could see from across the way, coming from the pro shop, I could just see this golf cart kind of bounding, not on the golf holes, just coming straight at us, like just a cruiser. I was like, this is for us. I was like, and it was from, I don't know, let's call it 1,000 yards, and you're just like, that's coming for us.
I think I was 2 or 3 holes ahead of you guys, and I remember it was definitely, I could hear it. I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure that's Devin J over there.
So what happened? Did they kick you off the course?
No,
Like,
no.
what-
Well, turned down, right?
No, she comes over. There's a woman, and she was like the woman that was working inside, and she just comes over and she goes, "You boys got to turn that shit down." And I was like, "Sorry, no problem. We got you."
I probably should not have put the speaker on top of the golf cart and drove around like that. 'Cause that
I'm rolling the bet you guys probably all bogeyed the next hole.
Oh, it was, dude. I want to say honestly, and I can't remember. Well, we'll ask the boys. There was maybe 6 birdies amongst the group through the first 5 holes. Like we were just golfing and having a day.
Definitely. When you feel the
Oh,
vibes,
it
man, the
was
music
great.
gets louder,
Yeah.
and
It
you
was
guys are
awesome.
just having a good
that was
time out there.
my first golf trip.
Yes.
My first golf trip with you guys.
Yep.
Yep.
Not your last, baby.
Nope.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, we're having fun. We're almost at time here. Our boys Looch and Height representing Partied Up are in very important matches tonight in men's league. So we're going to wrap up here with what made golf fun this week. We're going to start with our newest addition to the Partied Up family, our boy Looch. Looch, what made golf fun for you this week?
I could go on for probably hours, but
Should we tease this for episode 5? You want to just hint at it?
yeah, I'll give
Or you want to
you
go deep in the weeds? It's up to you.
I was invited to go down to Union, Kentucky, which is northern Kentucky, to play in a member guest golf tournament with my brother-in-law. It's called Triple Crown Country Club. Place is something else. One of the craziest experiences I've ever had. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that, and maybe we'll talk about the rest of it next week.
Yeah, we'll
I would love
bring
that
up
because that
next week.
deserves its own segment. And my apologies for kind of, pushing it to the end here. But we had to, introduce you to the audience, to the Partied Up family. Who's Looch, what's you about? I think we're kind of getting there. We're learning more about you. But, yeah, you gave us some behind-the-scenes stories. We shared some pictures last week. It looked incredible, Looch. And
Oh, it looked awesome.
I haven't even talked to you about it. I don't know how you guys did or what happened. Don't tell me yet. We'll save it for next week's episode. We'll take a really deep dive into the tournament. We kind of talked about some of your connections. We won't name the brand yet, but you are one that has these incredible stories that I can't wait to hear what happened down in KY.
Let's just say I survived.
Definitely looking
I'm here.
forward to hearing the stories.
Mass, how about you, Commish? What made golf fun for the commissioner this week?
I mean, golf's always fun for the commish, but I will say I did. We teased it last week. I had to play in the club championship in the championship flight this week against what would largely be considered our best golfer here at the club, especially by handicap. So out of 6, handicap myself. He was plus 1.5. We had an 18-hole match, and I did not win, unfortunately, but we finished on 17. He made a birdie to my par to go 2 up with 1 to go, but I was 2 up standing on the 11 tee box against him. I was playing some golf, and I had some bad shots. I had some great shots. Rolled the rock. Stand proud. That was a hell of a match. Probably one of the best I've played against a really good player in a really long time. He shot 75. I shot 78. There was definitely nerves on both sides. But we held it together, and
Great job.
Yeah,
you.
solid
Well done.
showing.
Appreciate
my
it.
friend. Solid
Gamer.
showing.
so
Gamer.
close.
Yes.
So close.
I lost at 11 for the folks that are listening.
That is so embarrassing.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
That did not make golf fun that week. Josh, how about you, my friend? Bongo Boy, Iceman, Graybeard.
This week, I'd say yesterday was a blast. I got to go golfing with my son yesterday. It's been a while since he's been golfing. He plays a lot of baseball, so we try not to play golf a ton or during baseball season because it kind of may or may not mess up his swing. Who knows? But yeah, it was just fun to get out with my son yesterday, hit some balls, and have a good time.
I love it. Well, this segment I did kind of create with let's have a discussion. I mean, our model, our slogan is that golf isn't just a game; it's the stories between the shots. So I figured a good way to end the show would be saying, hey, what made golf fun this week? Because it's the greatest game ever played. And for me, there was nothing fun about this game this week for me. I will say this. I played, looking back, I laugh at it. So that's what makes it fun, I guess, quote unquote fun. It was playing Josh in a match. I started off par on 1, par on 2. And I said out loud, hey, we might have a round today.
Yeah,
But the shit from there, I threw it into the bunker on the 3rd hole, par 3. Swing and a miss, so lying 2.
Literally
swing
missed the
again,
ball
back in the
bunker.
bunker, and then just sculled this motherfucker. I don't even know where the ball is. So, and it's all on camera. And I was yelling at Josh to turn that stupid thing off, and he did not. Thank God. We'll reveal that video this week on the ParTeedUp channels. But
Chuck, I
that's
thought we said we were not going to speak of that 9 holes of golf ever again. It was atrocious for both of us, by the way.
we
It
did
wasn't just Chuck. It was me. I ended up winning the match, by the way, but it was atrocious for both of us. Atrocious.
if I'm gonna break news, dude, I'm gonna do it like at a full scale. Let the world know. Awesome. Well, that's it for episode 4 of Partied Up. We thank you so much for joining us. Like, subscribe, join the movement. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, all of them, and we really enjoy all the comments and the participation. We enjoy these conversations because we want it interactive. We want your thoughts, your feelings. That's the whole point of the Partied Up movement. But again, it's always a blessed pleasure to join you and be with you all Chuck Wagon Morrison here. Looch, I'll let you say a sign off. Any
Thanks.
closing words for your first episode on Partied Up?
This was fun. I was super excited to get on here and do this with you guys. So thank you.
Beautiful.
And I'll be back.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Definitely.
We're on the
right.
banner, so well, not this one, but
Yeah,
one of them.
I did hear the GoPro
Yeah, I will
beeping
say-
at us, so I'm
Not
gonna
leaving.
throw that thing in the fucking 14th pond after the show.
Great addition of Looch. I'm looking forward to the Kentucky stories from the member guests that you played out there. And hope everybody enjoyed this episode and keep following us and leave some comments for us. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you don't like. Make fun of us if you want, whatever.
Give Josh a new nickname.
Give me a new nickname or 7, 8, something like that.
Let's go. All right, we'll see you all next week on Partied Up.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Get out there.